Just look how slow. Look, are you coming at me? Me? These? You're coming after me? You're so slow. I got 15 minutes. I got 15 minutes until I have to go, bang somebody real quick. All right. Welcome, guys, to Think About It Reviews. And we are talking It Follows, the horror movie everybody is talking about, well, every critic is talking about and giving praise to. 92% on Rotten Tomatoes last time I checked. This is directed by David Robert Mitchell, starring Micah Monroe. She plays Jay, a woman who basically goes on a date. She's just a normal teenage girl. She's not even really teenage. She's older, I think, a little bit. Well, no, teenage, I guess. Normal teenage girl. Goes on a date, sleeps with a guy. She inherits herpes or a curse, herpes. And basically, she sees like somebody just approaching her. Like it could be a familiar face or a different face, just slowly walking towards her. And the guy explains to her basically, I just gave you this curse. So you don't let that thing touch you, get near you. It's slow. You can run away from it. All you have to do is sleep with another person, and you'll be able to give that other person this curse. But if that thing gets to you, I'm talking about you, then you will die. And then I'll come back to me. So don't die, damn it. Now, I was looking forward to this film. I heard a lot of good things about it. I heard it was like the scariest thing in a long time. It's one of the best horror movies in a long time. So I was really looking forward to this film. Went into it, watched it on a great screen, great theater. I was in Anaheim checking it out with a friend. And me and her, we were watching it. And we were bored out of our mind. Me and her were looking and we're like, what is this? She's heard from other people, her friends, that this was one of the best horror movies as well. And we just couldn't believe how boring it was. Of course, I said, let's give it some time. It's slow. It's an interesting, plot. It's an interesting plot. It's an interesting idea. I like the idea. I like these actors and actresses, how it's really nobody you've seen. They're doing a great job. I love the score. The score has that 80s slasher feel to it. Has, I want to go, I can't, it was a while back, so a while back since I watched it, but it has that, like, I want to say Freddy Krueger type deal going on. It has that just 80s feel to it, but it's crazy. It's presented in a present day, so it mixes really well, the music and the tone that it's going for. I think it did a really great job on that. The direction is fantastic. Love some of the shots. Love some of the flow shots. I love how I love when the director lingers on a shot just to build up more tension, just to get you thinking a little bit more. I mean, I just thought this was just a well-directed, well-scored, well-made film. And the idea was great. However, if you really think about it, and if you've seen this film, and if you're going to see it, I'm letting you know right now, there's really nothing going on. Even though this thing is following them, chasing her and her friends, or mostly her and the friends are helping her, get away from it. They don't know if she's crazy or not. It just was so boring. I'm sorry. It was boring. I'm not going to lie to what I feel about a movie. I don't know why this got 92%. There was nothing really going on. There was more of her psychology. Yes, she's breaking down. But it wasn't anything like we've seen this before. We've seen this type of done before, added with more tension. There really was no tension. I never thought that thing was going to get her through the whole movie because the thing was so slow. It would have been interesting if maybe after a certain time it becomes faster, but the entity or whatever is just so slow, and that makes the movie so slow. Now the imagery is pretty good. Some parts though I did laugh at. There's some creepy parts. There's some, shock value parts, so to speak. Nah, nothing for me. I laughed, honestly. I laughed at one scene in particular where they're at the beach. I kind of laughed at it. It just didn't. It looked kind of cheap. It looked like a Paranormal Activity type of deal when they were at the beach at that one part. But I absolutely did love the ending and how tense. That's where it should have been. How intense it was. How it just built up to that, and you're just like, kind of worried for like you have like the fear of death of this character going in your head. That ending part was very, very good, but however, the whole movie itself, it lags, pacing issues. It feels like you're just bored. You're just bored out of your mind. I'm sorry to say, this movie was boring. I know. I'm explaining to you right now. It's a well directed, scored. The whole film is very beautiful to look at. It's just a well put together film. However, the issues comes into the writing again, or it comes to the pacing. It comes maybe to the editing. If you think about it, it's really them just running away, but nothing really happening along the way. If you think about it. That's all I really have to say. I was bored out of my... And then leaving the theater, everybody in that theater was just like, like, don't get me wrong. You can have a slower movie. I keep saying that. You can have a slower movie. But it better be a well-damn scripted slow movie, and actually maybe dialogue could bring it out at the actor's acting ability. It was good acting in the film, but it wasn't like amazing acting. You know, it's not like it's a character piece or anything like that. It just lagged so much, and by the time we got to the end, we're already drained. Honestly, I kind of wanted to walk out. I didn't really care how this all ended. So after the movie, we go out, and the guy approaches us. He's like, "Did you watch It Follows?" And we're like, "Yeah." Horrible movie, right? It was just boring. And you know what? I gotta say, it wasn't a horrible made movie. It was a fantastic made movie. However, it was boring as hell, and it was horrible in the aspect of really nothing was happening. So, I mean, the images, the creep factor, all that, it wasn't working. It just was. Good. Hang on. All right. Oh, you're barely right there. Never mind. Yeah, it's. If you've seen this, let me know what you guys thought. I know a lot of people did enjoy it. The critics loved it. I could see them loving every aspect of the camera work, of the cinematography, of course, of the score. I do love the grittiness that they're in Detroit, and I do love the look. I love the look of it. I love the tone and feel of it. However, the pacing issue and the script, like I said, the script wasn't just good enough. But the idea is fantastic, but I think that idea could have definitely been more. They could have thought more about this idea and how to make it more intense, and how to make it a little bit more suspenseful, and makes you, like, you know, at the edge of your seat, so to speak. Makes you wanting to know what's going to happen next. That, honestly, I didn't really care at one point. So let me know what you guys thought about this movie. If you saw it, I cannot recommend you watching this movie in the theater. It's a waste of money, honestly, to watch it in the theater, especially if you're going on a full price night. I think a lot of people will be turned off. The general audience will be turned off by this movie. I think you wait for it on Netflix, you wait for it on Redbox, whatever, digital download, DVD, anything like that. Check it out yourself. Let me know what you guys think. But if you're going to go watch it, like I said, this is called Think About It Reviews. It really is just my opinion. I know people are going to want to, movies I think are going to be dumb as hell, but people want to watch, and they will go watch it no matter what. And I'm telling you, go do that. If you want to watch it, you're really excited for it, go watch it. I just want to hear your guys' thoughts on it, and these are my thoughts. So, thank you guys for listening. Like I always say, grab a seat, grab a tick. No, wait. I said that wrong. Wait a minute. Hey. You're stepping. Grab a tick, grab a seat, get some good popcorn to eat. I sure did. Enjoy the show. And see you at the cinema. Damn it, I gotta go. We gotta get the car ready. Hang on, I'm coming. Bye, guys.